All right. Hey, everybody. This is Judson Hurd, and I'm so excited to have Mr. Kamal Sharif with me. And yeah, thank you so much for giving me your time today.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for
Yeah,
having me.
and we're gonna talk. Yeah, we're gonna talk about TV, film, composing. If anybody has any questions, post them in the chat. And yeah, so how was your day, man?
My day is great. Yeah.
Good, good, awesome. So just to get started, so like, who is Kamal Sharif? So like, when did you get started like making music, and just writing music for TV and film?
Okay. I gotta go all the way back. I think I really got into music. I want to say like 5 years old.
5. Okay.
Yeah. It started really early. Um, and music all the time, and we had an old upright piano in the house.
Okay.
And one day I discovered it.
Right. Right.
Started banging out tunes, and it just kind of went from there. And we had an old chair I used to beat on for drums. So after that, my dad just he pretty much bought me any instrument I wanted. So
Right. Wow.
it just grew from there pretty much. And I got in high school age, I discovered rap. Then I started learning how to rap, and by the time I hit about 18 years old, 18,
Right.
19, somewhere up in there, early 90s, I began to take it more serious, learn how to produce, writing songs. So I actually started writing songs. I think my first song was like 7 years old.
Right.
So,
Right. Wow. Wow.
yeah. So I've my
Wow.
whole life has pretty much been music.
Music. That's
Uh,
awesome.
Yeah. Uh, as far as music licensing,
Right.
I got into that. I want to say, like 2017, maybe.
Okay.
Just kind of sitting around. Well, I wonder how you can get your music on TV. I always wanted to
Right.
like maybe
Right.
like try to get music into like a movie or something like
Right.
that.
Sure.
So
Sure. Yeah.
basically from there I just start researching. I got on
Right.
Google.
Right.
It just started how to get your music on TV, and it just went from there.
Right. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So like what age was that roughly? Do you remember like when you're like, I love to get my music on TV?
Um, well, we're about 46. Yeah, I'm older than I look, but
Oh, 46. Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
yeah,
'Cause I was thinking, you're like, about the same age, same age, but okay. Well,
yeah,
right on. Awesome.
yeah. No,
Um,
it wasn't that long ago.
okay. Okay. Wow. So how many years, like, you've been doing music your whole life. How many years have you been doing like the TV licensing thing? And if you don't want to give away your age, I mean, that's fine. We can skip that. But
Um,
how many years have you been in
well,
that?
no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Let's see. I took 2 years pretty much just learning about it.
Right.
So 2017, 2018, I really started hitting it hard with libraries and stuff like that, maybe around 2019. And then I really wasn't hitting it as hard as I could because I was
Right.
constantly learning stuff, and I was meeting people and they were teaching me stuff. So, to be really honest, I really just started hitting the music licensing thing like all in. Because
Right.
I just been meeting so many people, and they be, yeah, you need to do this and you need to do
Right.
that
Right.
and talk to
Cool.
that person. So like the last year or so, I've really been kind of out of learn stage, which you never stop learning.
Right. That's true.
But
That's definitely true.
yeah,
I'm always
yeah,
learning. Like I never know it everything.
yeah,
Like yeah.
because
No, that's great. Awesome.
because stuff it constantly changes. So you always
Right.
gotta
Very true.
keep an ear out.
Yeah. Right on. Well, so what was like your first like placement that you made, in TV film, and how did that feel?
The first one hasn't even hit yet.
Oh, okay.
Actually, that should be coming. Well, actually, I'm not supposed to know.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But
Okay.
it'll be hitting probably like next couple months.
Okay.
And
Great. Okay. Okay.
I don't want to say too much, but
Right. No.
but
I understand.
because
No. Okay.
they're
Cool.
they're really picky about this stuff. I'm finding out
Right.
like
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
networks and editors and stuff,
Right.
so
Well, that's great. Yeah. So how
but
did you meet like Nelson K. Johnson? I know you guys are friends, and that's how I found
yeah.
you through.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, how do we hook up?
Yeah.
Let me remember.
No worry.
I think I started following him on Instagram.
Okay.
Because he was posting. I just watch everything music licensing related, and he popped up. So I was like, oh, let me check this guy out. And he would put a lot of interesting stuff up. So I just kept an eye out, and I think I invited him to the group.
Right.
And what I think he kept seeing the group pop up. So, and I had sent him the invitation. So finally he was like, oh, let me check this group out, which I'm sure we'll get into the group later. But but it was just kind of like one of those things. And we ended up having a phone conversation one day, and he taught me so much stuff in 5 minutes. It just blew my mind, So
yeah.
So we've been pretty tight with the work ever since,
Yeah. No, he's very smart guy.
Yeah.
I think I did. You had a I think it was oh, there he is. He said, "What's up?"
Oh, he in there?
yeah. I'll show the comment there. So
okay,
cool, awesome.
What's up, Nelson?
So but yeah, very cool. Yeah, like I intended, it was a great seminar because it's very like, if you were like just starting out, there was a lot of great information. If you're somebody like me, he's been doing it for a while but still learning, probably like mild success. I've like there was some really great information, and just really like really easy to like very approachable, just not pretentious, and I love that. You can definitely get that vibe with like people that are real successful, like what they do and stuff, and that it's kind of intimidating. And people ask me, like, I guess my success has been more on like Spotify and like that aisle, and so recently I'm like, man, I really need to step up my licensing game, So I've been like digging deep and stuff, and reason I've been doing like these kind of interviews and stuff, but and talking to people, but yeah, it was really informative. Like I highly recommend anything he puts out for sure.
Definitely taught me a lot.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
So what would you describe like your style of music, or like your favorite style to write?
My favorite style, I would have to say, I would say hip hop / R&B.
Okay, cool.
I mean, nowadays, for me, you can throw out all these different genre names, but it's the way the music is today, it's kind of like one and the same to me.
Right.
You know,
Right.
because you could call something R&B, but
Right.
at the same time it sounds like a rap track. So and vice versa. Or pop. What I'm
Right.
saying, like pop
Right.
sounds more hip hop to me now than anything. So
Right.
that's why I always say it's like it's kind of one of the same these days. But when you
Right.
start
Right.
getting
Yeah.
into like other stuff,
Right.
like the singer-songwriter type thing, and
Right.
that stuff seems to be like the big differences to me. When
Yeah.
you get
Yeah.
into like singer-songwriter, the country, and a lot of the country is getting pop, so to speak. So
Right. Right.
I like music is music to me. Whatever I like. I really like trailer music.
I do too.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
That's one
I
thing.
can't
Yeah.
do it, but I
Right.
really
Right.
like it. And that stuff is hard to do.
Yeah. It's
You really
definitely.
got to know your stuff.
Yeah. It's definitely an art form. Like I've studied it and like I've worked on it, and I'm like, man, I'm not at that level for sure, because you're right. I mean, it's definitely hard, and like it's
Yeah.
definitely like it's its own like art form.
Oh
It
yeah.
sounds very
Yeah.
simple and stuff, but like when I make it, I'm like, oh man, this is like, and I could be like, I don't know, I haven't sent it to my friend who does it, who does trailer
Mhm.
music, and be like, hey man, like, can you break it down? Because he could definitely give me some like good tips, and stuff, and
Yeah.
that's how you get
Yeah.
better. I mean, just like, but and just get better and learn things. Just asking
Yeah.
questions and getting really great feedback and stuff.
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
what works
yeah,
for me. I just
right,
act.
right,
And I tell people all the time, just ask.
right, exactly, yeah, yeah,
it ain't gonna hurt nothing.
right, right, exactly, yeah, and so yeah, and I think it's definitely, I'm always looking for like, new things, like I don't know, have you read about NFTs? Like do you know anything?
Yeah.
Have you been looking at that? I don't know. If you want to
I'm,
talk about that, but if you've read about it.
I know of it. I don't know like much how it works.
Right.
People are making some money with it though. I know that.
Right, yeah, yeah.
So it's I got to get into that a little bit more.
Yeah, I have a
because
book. Yeah, I will recommend you. A friend of mine wrote from back where I went to college, but I'm definitely how you put NFT gang. I'm not looking to like make a quick buck off. Like I think it's like I think it's like I'm definitely not like Grimes, or she's married to Elon Musk, and
Mhm.
I'm not that famous or anything, or but I'm like, well, what if it could be the future? What if like Spotify's been the big thing. What if NFT is like the next
Right.
step? I mean, who knows? I mean,
Yeah.
so
I just need some more information on it.
right,
Because
right,
apparently you can use it. Use it some type of
right,
way. I
right.
guess it's just
Yeah,
how
yeah,
you do it,
right. Yeah, I
and
found some use.
I guess
Yeah,
it lines. Oh, I was gonna
yeah,
say, I guess it lines up with that Ethereum
right,
currency, some type of
right,
way, or the blockchain or whatever it is.
right, right.
So yeah, you have to check that out.
Yeah, yeah. Do you own any cryptocurrency or block? Anything like that?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm into Bitcoin right now. I
okay.
have some Bitcoin. I have some Ethereum. I have some smaller tokens. I don't
Right,
remember
right.
which ones. But really Bitcoin and
Awesome. Yeah,
Ethereum right now. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Let me say this.
Yeah, I have some of that.
Anybody, you go ahead. You got something?
I have Dogecoin or Dogcoin with the
Oh
Yeah, the
yeah,
one with the funny
yeah,
dog, the meme dog.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
what else? I got it's called XYO. It's like geocurrency or
Explain.
yeah. Yeah, explore currency. It's like and that's pretty interesting. The but yeah, NFT is definitely, I've been reading about it, and I like to learn about things before I like, get into them
Yeah,
and stuff, and for sure.
yeah,
Yeah, very cool.
yeah.
Awesome.
Just
Well,
just hold
yeah,
on to them.
right, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I'm not selling, I'm just
Yeah.
like, just and it's a small percentage of my overall like portfolio, it's not uh, you know, um my whole portfolio,
Right. Yeah.
I don't have
Yeah.
the stomach for that.
Right. Right.
But some people do, and like more power to them. But I can't.
Yeah.
That's too much for me. But
Yeah.
well, awesome. Well, what so right now, like, what kind of music are you working on? Like any projects coming up, any music you release, stuff like that.
Um. Well, right now, just working on stuff, trying to feed the libraries.
Right, right,
Um. Got to keep them happy.
right, right. Exactly. Yeah.
I'm contemplating doing this. Okay. I really want to do some vocal stuff with some artists. I really want to get into that again. I might do a project myself.
Mhm.
I might have to ask you some stuff since you're successful on Spotify.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
that's kind of a hard nut to crack with Spotify. You kind of
yeah.
got to know what you're doing.
Yeah, it's tricky. So like Spotify, what I've learned is just because you release a song in a, music, doesn't mean people are going to listen to it or stream it or
Right,
anything.
right.
So
Yeah.
you really have to get creative, like ways of like promoting the song and building like a community of people that'll help you, because it's all about, to me, it's all
Hmm.
about community. It's same with anything else, sync licensing and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
like you have to like uh it's about relationships. So like what I did, just, I mean, this is like a real quick one. Is if you have a Spotify account, this is super simple, but you just type in the kind of music that you make. So let's say, for example, like
Mhm.
I do like piano ambient and piano keyword, and then you click playlist, and all these playlists will come up. And like I was kind of going after like the bigger ones that were a lot of persons. And if you click on their profile picture, sometimes it has like their name and oh, can you hear me? Hello,
Mute your mic. Oh,
can you hear me now?
yeah.
Okay, it
Yeah, I can
yeah,
hear
it
you now.
disconnected there. Okay, cool. So yeah, but what happened?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so what it is like the I find these people on like Facebook, Instagram, and I think like the worst mistake you can do, and I definitely did this at the beginning, was just like hit people over the head with your music, saying like, hey, here's my music, I love to be on your playlist, and stuff like that. And instead, just talk to them like, I'm talking to you like another human being, who like has a
Hmm.
life and is doing things. And just say, hey, like, introduce myself, like, hi, my name's Judson Hurd, I'm a pianist in Wilmington, North Carolina, I came across your playlist, beautiful piano for reading or something like that. I really like it, and I think my music would be a good fit. How do you take submissions? Make it like that. So just kind of make it where it's like on their, on their terms, like balls in your court. Make it really friendly tone, and of course not everybody's going to respond, but I found like if you talk to somebody just really calm, and then make like a data like a database of like all the playlists that you're on. I mean, I can't do that with everyone that I'm on, because it's just a lot, but like the biggest ones and stuff like that. But once the trick with Spotify or like anything they can get in their libraries and stuff like that, it triggers rhythms, and that makes it where they will just automatically, your music starts popping up in different places and things like that. Now, this is before I joined a group called like Spotify Gang. It's very saturated right now with lots of music, especially in my genre. That's why I've been kind of transitioning over to like things like what we're doing now, like Twitch and other things, because a lot of people, in my genre, like ambient, quote, new age, music, film music, they aren't on here, so I'm like, all right, well, I might as well like, keep doing that thing too as well, but don't put all your eggs in like one basket kind of thing, so anyway, and it's a really great community, but like it's just like anything else, you just have to just meeting people and sharing music and things like that, and just growing, and not everything I put out is going to get like 1.5 million streams, that's
right.
That's that's not that's definitely not every case, for sure. So yeah. But yeah, do you have any now? I was wondering, do you have any music where people can listen to?
Say that again. You froze on me.
What was that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any music like on Spotify? Is it freezing?
Off and on, yeah. Yeah, actually I do. It's under a few different names.
Okay.
The most recent stuff is under my MK1 music name. Actually, I had to pull one down.
MK1 music, okay.
I had to pull one down because a library.
Oh, okay.
A library grabbed it. So I was like, oh, gotta take that down.
Right.
Because of the whole YouTube thing and all of that. So it's like, you gotta take that down.
Right. Right.
So,
I got you. Yeah.
Cool. But there's some stuff out there under my real name, Kamal S. I think it's actually Kamal S. Period. Because I've done like some everything, house music, hip hop, R&B. I just love music, so I don't really get locked into. I try not to get locked into one thing.
Right.
So I actually
just like put it out there.
Yeah, I mean, just sitting on my hard drive. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. This stuff is just sitting here. Give it to them. Somebody might like it. So that's pretty much how it works.
We did get one question from Cheval Grease, and he says, what would be Kamal's ultimate soundtrack gig? Like, is there a director you would like to work for, etc., as far as film work? That's a great question.
Yeah, that is. Specific director? No, I don't really have a specific director. Maybe a type of film. Maybe like an action film or something like that.
Action film, okay, like Michael Bay, or like I don't know. When I'm thinking of action, I'm thinking like Michael Bay, or
something exciting,
right?
Or something that would kind of take me out of my comfort zone, so to speak.
Okay. Okay.
You know,
Cool. Okay. Now, have
something.
you done like any film, like indie films or short films or anything like that?
No, I didn't really get into that.
Okay.
Somebody actually reached out to me about
Oh, cool.
that.
Okay.
I guess he's just kind of out of the blue, you know.
Right. Right.
So,
Yeah.
but no, I haven't done any. I would like to.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
I think one of my favorites is Hans Zimmerman. Is that the right name? Is that his name?
Hans Zimmer. Yeah. Hans Zimmer. Yeah.
Zimmer. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's
Yeah.
like probably one of my favorites.
Yeah. He's really good. Like and it's funny. Like he has like the reason he has like so many projects and stuff. He has like a team of composers that like orchestrate and like do his stuff. Like it's really neat, and I can't remember their names, but like a lot of composers have like gotten their start, like interning there, working there, and it's a really sweet setup for sure. I don't even like pretend to like compete with that, when I compose, like there's I don't have that budget or setup or
right.
So but there's nothing wrong, you get like your own little like piece of pie, that works for you,
Yeah.
So yeah.
And that's something actually. I don't know if you know, but Nelson, he composes for a show, Mahogany. And
Okay.
I've watched that show. No, Monogamy. I said
Monogamy. Okay. Yeah. I've seen that. I've seen him post that. Yeah.
Yeah. Really, really good. Really good.
Cool. Now, what show is that on Netflix? I think.
It's in Africa. I think it was. What was I watching it on? It's all black now, but it used to be UMC.
Okay, UMC. Okay.
Yeah, they changed it. So,
okay. Cool.
Yeah,
I'm looking that up right now.
Doing something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to do something like that.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Like do a whole show,
Oh, all black network. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, that's great. That's awesome, man. No, I love. I'm definitely gonna be talking to him later.
Yeah,
I definitely would like to get pick his brain because he's definitely killing it for sure, which is great. Awesome.
Yeah. He's taught me so much, man. I'm just really appreciative to know him.
Yeah.
He's cool.
Yeah.
Cool dude.
No, for sure. Yeah. No, he's great.
Yeah. You keep freezing up.
Very cool. Yeah. I'm wondering, where the signal. Yeah, so I'm gonna plug into like straight,
Oh, I lost your audio. Oh, it's resetting, I guess. I can't hear anything you're saying.
All right, you hear me now? Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
Yep. I got you.
Okay. We got caught. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, let me start over that. Yeah. Yeah, the connection is I think a little rough here. Okay. So yeah, so what I was saying is so for somebody starting out, so like a composer or like, you know, somebody who does, you know, rap music or musician, guitar player, anything, what advice would you give them? You know, somebody who doesn't know anything, just that's just starting out.
Starting out,
Right.
okay, this is a good question. This is gonna give me a moment to vent a little bit.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
Something something I see producers and composers or whatever they want to call themselves. Something they don't want to do is homework, and they don't want to research, you know. And that's you're in the group, so you know how much we harp on doing your research, you know.
Right.
For all of you who don't know, I keep referring to the group. That's our Facebook group. Is NSYNC Music Licensing Group. Okay, that's the group I keep talking about. Feel free to look it up on Facebook and send a request.
Yeah, I'll post a link. I'll post a link in the chat. But yeah, go ahead.
Please. Yeah. But say I post a library. I post it up. I put library alert.
Right.
And I'll post a library. Some people, you know, they want me or whoever to give them every bit of information about this library I might post. A lot of times I don't know. To be perfectly honest, is it exclusive? Is it non-exclusive? You know, that's why you gotta contact the library to find out. You know, I can't. You know, I understand when you're first starting out. You know, you don't really know what's what, but a lot of people want you to hand them everything on the silver platter, and it's just you know, it don't really work like that in the real world.
No.
You know.
Oh yeah.
You know, I could tell you.
Right.
Okay,
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, I'll take. Hey, go check them out. You know, okay, it's up to you to like do some type of work. You know, so that's kind of my pet peeve with that. That's why I always, you know, like, you know, do some homework, do some research. You know, I could point you in the right direction, but I could tell you, hey, go try to get with this library, but that library, you know, it might not be a good fit. You know, that happens all the time.
Exactly.
You know, so that's why I say you got to do the research. You know, go on the library, listen to the music. You know, you might have something that they're lacking. So, you know, you might be a shoe-in. You know, so
that's, exactly. Yeah.
You know,
right. Those are great. Man, those are great points. Yeah.
And the thing about it is, like, when I was starting, I didn't have anybody tell me that. So that's kind of why I kind of created the group, so I could tell people, you know, through my experience, you know, hey, do it this way. Don't do it this way. Hey, your tracks are way too long to be sent into library. You know, I had to tell people that, like libraries are not going to sit there and listen to a 4-minute track. Period. They just not. You know, you know. So the track is good. It's just too long. You know. So that's the type of things, you know, I try to tell new artists. You know, hey, fix your mix. Hey, you need to get that mastered, because I know pretty much what people are looking for. You know. At least if you're not going to get it mastered, have a really, really good mix. You know,
exactly. Yeah.
You know, don't send, you know, basement sounding stuff. You know, I had to learn all that on the fly. You know,
Yeah.
So
no, that's great. That's great. You know, that's great advice. It's definitely like a good point, because one thing I asked, like, if I can talk to the person, you know, that's has a library or something, you know, which is very hard to do sometimes, you know, because these people are very busy, you know, but if I can get somebody like in an email, on the phone, oh my God, like if you can get somebody on the phone, like that's that's like amazing, have a
Yeah,
relationship like that. It's super
that's
rare,
huge.
but yeah. But one thing I'm
That's
always
huge.
asking is, again, it comes back to, relationship. I say, hey, I don't tell them like, hey, I'm the best like piano player that ever was, or like I can play Rachmaninoff, or I don't brag. I say, hey, like, can I ask you a question real quick? What are you looking for? Like, what what kind of music do you need currently? What is something we can do to make your job easier? Because they're very
Right,
busy, very
right.
stressed out, and say, hey, like, and if it's not something I can do, like, or it's not a strong point, then I have in my network of people, musician stuff, we can collaborate and make that happen. I tell them that,
Mm-hmm.
so, building that relationship, making it about them as like a customer, like a client, say, hey, like,
Yeah, yeah,
you know, because that's definitely different. That's definitely different than like, what they hear a lot saying like, hey, I'm the best,
yeah,
you should take my stuff, and they probably hear that
yeah,
all the time. But when you're trying to make a relationship, and that's super helpful. I think for me it's been super helpful, and and
oh
and
yeah,
and that, and hey, it might not always be a good fit. I'm not, there's no
yeah,
promises, but that definitely strengthens your chances.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
for
Because
sure.
I've been with what I believe is one of the more well-known libraries out there,
Right.
and it just didn't work for me. So
Right. Right.
like I was sending music, and they accepted me, but I guess they weren't picking none of my tracks. So
Right. Right.
that it just didn't work out. So
Right.
I was like,
Right.
hey, I gotta move on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Yep.
you just never know. But
Right. Right.
sometimes you have to leave something in order to get to where you're supposed to be.
Right, right. No, that's a great
Yeah.
point. Don't get like emotionally attached, I mean,
Nah,
because
you
it
can't.
comes down, it's just business, like, hey,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, it's just not what we're looking for right now, or, they might have somebody who, it's like their
Yeah.
go-to person, and they're just,
Yeah. And don't,
yeah,
and don't, and for the new people out there, don't be afraid of the word no.
right, right,
somebody's gonna tell you no.
right,
Just okay, next.
right,
you know,
exactly, yeah, yeah,
or I'll get back to you later.
right, right,
Maybe your stuff is not at the level that they want yet. It's not
right, right,
saying that you won't get there. You
right,
just gotta
right.
keep grinding it out.
Yep, yep. That's very
And
good.
that's what I had to learn. Just okay. I
Right.
just gotta keep asking questions. Man, I bugged Nelson so much,
Yeah.
and like you were saying about
Yeah.
relationships.
Right.
That's one of the most important things you can have,
Right.
because
Right.
one of the libraries I'm with now, you
Right.
know, it didn't start out me talking about, hey, I'm a composer, I'm a producer, hey, check out
Right.
my
Right.
tracks.
Right.
I knew who he was.
Right.
I knew exactly who he was, but
Right.
that's not how the relationship started. We
Right. Right.
started out, I like Prince, he liked
Yeah.
Prince. We started talking about Prince.
Yeah, dude, I
so,
like
so,
yeah.
we kind of developed a relationship like that. Then one day
Yeah.
we ended up on the phone, or I
Right.
think I asked him like, "Hey, did you need any music or anything? Can I send you some music?" Oh yeah, man, I'll give you a call. So
Right. Cool. Yeah.
sometimes you got to take the long way around
Right. Right.
to get to your ultimate goal.
Right.
Just don't make everything. Oh, I'm super producer. I'm better
Right.
than Timbaland.
No, yeah, yeah.
Just I mean, half the time, they're looking at you like, yeah, okay, so
Right. Right.
so like,
Right.
and a lot of times, a lot of guys. Since we're talking, a lot of
Yeah.
guys, with that attitude, you
Right.
know, they ain't all that,
Right. Right.
and that's just real,
Right.
I find it best to just be
Right.
humble, you know.
Right.
And some man, I've asked people all kind.
Right.
Okay, I think I'm okay. I didn't know what dramedy was. I didn't know.
Right.
I heard the term,
Right.
you know. So I asked.
Right.
I asked the library owner, "What's dramedy?"
Right.
He's like, "Oh,
Right.
let me sing you something so you can hear it." So
Right.
he sent me the tracks. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Right.
So sometimes like I always help you, just ask a question, you'll get an answer.
Right. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with asking, asking a question and learning and stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm learning like all the time. Like there's not a day, I'm just like not, reading or there, and it's always changing. It's just always changing like so much. But yeah, no, that's great. That's great advice.
Yeah. So
let the music speak for itself,
Yeah, you do have to, and don't be afraid to take criticism.
Right.
Use it, as long as you can tell when somebody.
Right.
You should be able to tell the difference.
Right.
I've had some people just kind of bash my stuff. I was like, okay, well, I'm not gonna pay you too much attention. But if you literally critique my stuff, like, hey, fix this, do that, you need maybe add this, I could take that, So
right.
And I've, that's just some of the things I would like composers to do, and it's weird because that position where people ask me now, hey, can you listen to my stuff?
Right.
I was like, yeah, but if you don't want an honest critique, don't ask me, because
Right.
And most of the time the stuff is really, really good.
Right.
It really surprises me how good some of the stuff.
Yeah.
Man, this stuff ain't signed.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's no, for sure. And sometimes like critiques with me, they can be like oh, I think you froze. I'm sorry. Oh, hello. Let's see. Still there?
Oh yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay. There you are.
I'm here.
Okay. Sorry, you froze. Okay, you froze for a second.
Okay,
sorry. Go ahead.
Okay.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I think you froze. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I'm good. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. No,
I don't even remember what I was saying. Okay.
Well, you're talking about you're talking a good point about critiques, giving critique, constructive advice and stuff, which is great. I mean, that's to take criticism. I think is a skill in itself, and and that's a great. I mean, you can definitely tell when somebody's just talking trash about your music, and somebody who's honestly like, hey, like, it's good, but it could be like better, with this way, or and sometimes it's subjective, what people say, like their tastes are going to be different than your taste and stuff. And sometimes it's like, the vocals definitely need to be louder in the mix, or different things like that, But for sure, yeah. No, that's great. Well, right on. So great advice. I posted the link for NSYNC Music Licensing Forum. Now I was wondering, like, did you come from like a musical family? Like, I know you had a piano, but like, were your parents involved in music?
Not really. I think my dad just really, really loved music. My mom did too, but they were not like musicians or anything. I had a few cousins, singers. one of my cousins. He plays a bunch of instruments. So I think it kind of runs through the family, but
Right.
on my dad's side anyway.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, my parents, I don't think they're like in the music heavy, like playing instruments and stuff.
Right.
Which is I never thought about it. Like, why did you even have that piano?
Right. Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it,
Right.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. My mom, I was raised. I was a missionary kid in South America, and my
Okay.
mom had an old upright that she brought from the States, and
Mm-hmm.
so it was kind of like just like you. I was 4 years old, and I just started playing. I was fascinated with it. I heard it on cassette tape, and just started playing and really got into it, and
Oh yeah.
just loved it. Just I just played for hours, and then I went to conservatory later, in Paraguay, and it was just great. It just brought me like a lot of joy,
Okay.
and yeah, so I never thought, when I was younger, that I would be doing it, full time like I am now. So it's just
Yeah.
it's just really weird how your life works out, and
Yeah.
how things change. But yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna post all your links. So I've got your
Okay.
Facebook. So everybody that's watching, I posted the links in the chat. Go follow him on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. So you're everywhere, and
Yeah.
I'll make sure I'm following you everywhere as well.
Cool, man. Cool.
Yeah, and dude, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
I'm getting ready to sorry to cut you off, but I'm getting ready to take the social media stuff up a notch too.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got some stuff coming. So
Cool. Yeah.
Follow.
Yeah. Follow all his links. I posted them in the chat. And
Yeah.
and dude, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Sorry about the internet connection a few times. I have AT&T,
Hey,
so like
it happens, man.
it's fiber, so it should be good. But I probably next time just plug straight in, the Ethernet
Yeah, I hear
cable.
you.
But yeah, was there anything else you wanted to talk about before we end it?
Just a couple shout outs.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, you for having me on the show.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
My man Nelson, Winty of Morrison Young agency. Who else? Marlon Gibbons, I believe. He's in the group. There's so many more people. That's just the Sync My Music guy.
Okay. Sync My Music guy.
Jesse. Those are like some of the people that was, that I watched, and they helped me so much, learn about the industry. There's another guy, I can't remember his name. All of them in the group. The only one that's not in the group is Jesse, and I've been working on him. But
okay, cool. Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. All the group members. Yeah, that's about it.
Well, awesome. Well, dude, thank you so much for hanging out with me. With your day, and I'm gonna put this up on. I'll put it up on YouTube with all your links and stuff. And everybody, check out his social media, his music, and hopefully I can have you on again. That'd be killer.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So awesome, man. Well, have a great
Anytime.
evening. Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, appreciate you, man.
All right, bye.
Bye.